кроссовка лежит.
Something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, it's stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging, but don't you forget, God's not done with you yet.
Поехали.
Like a losing the war in your head, just know this isn't the end. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time. You still got to break these chains that left you scarred. From where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your.
Ой, поехали. Не знаю зачем, не знаю куда.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle.
Yeah.
And we just heard it, and that means it's time for
Ну,
football at
поломка,
Lumen
что не
Field.
жалуется, что не травма.
Today on to week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Не поделал ничего, по-моему. Мы любим на этом.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Seattle.
Поехали.
This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Так.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey.
Шел Ливерпуль.
Maybe a yard up to the 24. Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep.
Season sweep было бы хорошо, блять, но мы там чудом отскочили.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 to the 27.
Вроде блокировали хорошо. Но что-то пошло не так.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Quick throw completed by Purdy. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down. McCaffrey running up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. When you talk about this Seahawks defense, they come into this
тяжело идет вынос опять.
against the run of the NFL.
Он не самый лучший вроде.
Season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done.
Плохо. Не получилось.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Блять, забыл закрутить его обратно. Ну ладно, будет отлично. Так.
Looking to put a drive together. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Thompson looking to throw. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds.
Я не бежал, нереально было ничего сделать. Чуть лучше бежал. Ну, все понял.
They come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Thompson now.
Блять, чуть-чуть дернулся лишний раз. Это мог быть лук. Это мог быть лук.
Tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Обидно.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Thompson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Play action here, Thompson. As it completes to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on there heals a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying,
and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Troy Horton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now. You can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen.
Не очень хорошо начали.
When he's driving home, the turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Ну, по углам бить начинаем. Так это не по-парижски.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Yeah, that's a good start to drive number 2. Remember, they had to punt the first time they had it. So maybe a little bit different sense of purpose here. And they start out with a nice gain and a quick first down.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Буксует, как я не знаю,
This
блядь.
defense for the Seahawks very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And some room to work. Down to the 10. Touchdown! 49ers!
Бесухую! Он там странно в один момент дернулся как-то, как будто пускал.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Moody good with an extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30.
Defense.
Work on the return.
Ёп.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches.
Свои же помешали, блядь.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, You've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or
Goal line.
to get into the face of the passer.
На своей половине поля. Goal line.
But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 35, here's the
Вы серьезно?
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
Я даже написал, хотя обычно не делаю этого во время матча.
Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line.
Какой провод тут? И провод еще он тут.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 8. Here's Thompson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3. 7-7 final score after 1.
Так, 3-3. Хочется насытить центр. О, этим наверх.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Отлично!
Right side and it's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
Отлично.
The Niners will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season.
Хотя там открыт центр был, я вообще его бросил тайтенду.
He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
Говорит, кнопки попутал, с 25-го года не играл.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. This will be stopped.
Может, там кто-то открывался, но что-то я смотрел только на Китла. Потом уже как-то... Да. Ну, нельзя повернуть. Вот, если так. Как можно повернуть? Блять! Прямо надо было бежать! И он уходил. Дернулся зачем-то, лишь чуть-чуть перебор влево был. Давай инсайд. Шотгана. Нет, что. Посмотрим, что это стоит.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Get set. Hold it. Watch out.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that one.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 1 now. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Get set. Watch out. That's left.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Пошел.
He's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the
Вперед, съем справа.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because
Чуть опять не убежал. Слишком влево ушел, подставился под защиту.
Defensively, not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
Как будто все закрыто, да?
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
Сейчас, блядь, крестик не нажался, но это нам на руку. Это нам на руку, что он не нажался.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Now 2nd and 3.
Get set.
The first carry here for Jordan James. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
San Francisco.
Watch out.
Purdy tosses out wide complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Слепая зона, стрёмно бросать, блядь.
And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Дефенс. Один перехват нам подарили. Как Ваня признался в личке, но перепутал давно, когда с прошлого года не играл.
He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Бля, я думал, он примет, блядь. Он так часто такое принимает, блядь.
So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Thompson.
Блядь, зачем переключился? Надо было играть лузером. Вероятность выноса есть.
and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Shotgun on third down. Here's Thompson.
Бля, не туда побежал.
In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Побежал
And he's
слева.
going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the
Там
third down conversion.
Техас на тайтенда был.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the
Так, кого родина,
confidence
я
they
боюсь
have
играть.
to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first
Мне
down.
почему-то кажется, что сейчас выпьемся.
From the gun, it's Walker.
Блять, ну Ворнер, ну куда ты побежал?
Taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Ты ж сюда обычно кроешь.
44 yards
Gute
rushing
Licks.
for him now on just
Bruder.
6 carries to this point.
Heute dieses Spiel habe ich nicht vergessen, einen Link zu schicken. Das war dieses Spiel, das ich schon geheim gespielt habe in der Division und habe bei
From
einer Punkte gewonnen.
Niner territory now. This is
Heute
first and 10 at
schaue
the
ich es.
43.
Regelmäßig streame ich
Right back to Walker.
es. Blять. Bin ein bisschen nervös, auch müde nach dem Arbeitstag, auch Quiz danach, so ein bisschen müde, aber muss spielen können. Инверт. Пробуем.
Off the play fake. It's
Ай,
Thompson.
play action.
Throw out wide to Walker.
Ай-яй-яй.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 22.
Ah, stoppen, 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 stoppen.
Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Looking to throw. Thompson setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good first down call.
Ich glaube, er steht mit dem Schubloch jetzt, oder?
Good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Now Thompson.
Yes!
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Переход.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 13.
Leider kein Pick 6, aber mindestens haben wir das gestoppt. Und jetzt keine Risiko, riskiere ich nicht. Das ist 13 unsere Seite. Machen wir einen Jet Sweep. Da. Привет, привет.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Let's go.
Well, indeed,
А, это фейк был. Бля, это был фейк. Das war fake. Jet Sweep. Okay.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Early down stuff should put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Final play of the half. Purdy over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on
Aber er
EA
startet
Sports.
jetzt. Und jetzt nochmal stoppen. Wieder stoppen.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Some hitting going on now. This has been a
Фамбл тоже было бы неплохо.
big shot there on the return.
Давайте-ка...
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing.
Было нарисовано бежать с ним, а я...
But I'd establish the running game. It
Ну,
kind
там
of
бы
went
был
away from
поступок.
it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Thompson fakes a handoff. Now going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
2nd and 10. Here's Thompson.
Блять, correction.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Kein Fumble.
And he missed him, incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Thompson going play action here.
Блять.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30
Это Angst, dass mit dem Running Back hier in der Mitte kommt.
That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Боялся, что он раннингбэком в центр побежит, поэтому не стал туда рваться.
Now Thompson. Open man, it's Palmer. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
А, мы уже играем?
This 2nd and 4. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now it's Thompson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16.
What a drive this has been, just showing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Nike 18.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll take this one down near the 15. There to stop him on the defensive side.
Блять.
Well, the they certainly had success
Сезон на
on
кону.
this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Second and 9. Sticking with Walker on second.
Блять, и куда вы все разбежались?
Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Эх, чуть-чуть, Трайнбичкин!
All the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Блять, ну что за блоки? Ну, ребята, ну ёб вашу мать.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Блять, или надо было сейчас мышь сыграть.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy looking to throw. Yeah, that one knocked away and incomplete.
Ай-яй-яй.
How accurate he's been throwing the
Там не.
football. We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked
Man,
in because to me
man,
it's
man.
like throwing a no-hitter in
Das ist
baseball.
so schwer.
The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the
Das
field.
ist so schwer.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field.
Ну, блядь, поймать надо, перехват просто, ну.
There's a former defensive back. I've had almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Thompson. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 and the 34. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
У нас был наш шанс, мы отдали мяч, отдали инициативу.
Not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo lead.
Up the middle they run. It's one.
Блять.
Ooh, the juke. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Переключился на вынос
Touchdown number 20 on the year.
и промазал.
The Seahawks have scored again in this third quarter. This time the move out in front.
Это плохо.
He's giving him a little jolt. Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by
Ложанул,
him. He is carrying
ложанул.
the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
But now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now
В прошлый раз
21-14.
мы ему 2 тачдауна
The kick
проигрывали.
unit from the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
Кстати, тоже там был шанс.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.
Был шанс вырваться. Выйти вперед, набросили перехват в red-зоне и потом отыгрывались.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. Will go down as a gain of 6.
Рискованно бросал.
And it'll be 2nd down.
Ja,
Up the gut, McCaffrey.
hab schlecht in Defense gespielt. Das passiert manchmal. Wie gesagt, müde Fälle, weil ich das vorbereitet.
Expression, he just does what he does. It
Die
sounds
Fälle,
trivial,
die
but in this case,
Fälle
it couldn't
machen,
be half. This is one of the
dann
better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he gets this one to midfield.
McCaffrey машина.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of
Люди
11.
капец.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay
Что
game.
ж такое, второй дроп у него сегодня.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. first time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first.
It's a gain of 10. First down, San Francisco.
Get set. Get set. 18.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Время.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the
Ну да, в защитке обосрался. Ну а так на самом деле ровная игра.
It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter.
Он 2 перехвата бросил. Я пустил 2 тачдауна. Ничего нового, да.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Я уже... Кнопки перепутал, блядь. Я хотел на... Блядь. Так. Решил... Костю надо играть мэш. Перепутал кнопки, блядь. Чистый перехват, согласен абсолютно. Он, кстати, я его перехватил, он тоже кнопку перепутал. А второй раз эту хуйню сыграем. Нет, сейчас уже не так перспективно это выглядит. Ай. Что он юзером?
That's a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Костян, да.
3rd and goal. And keep in
Мою
mind,
брата
very
Васю.
possibly 4-down territory. McCaffrey.
Ну, блядь, что ж ты как в стенку-то, а?
Play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive
Ну,
me for
блядь.
jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Purdy, big 4th down play. This is caught. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Не шмогла.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
И... Не, он паузу нажал. Не, Вань не такой.
To throw is Thompson. To throw from his end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Опять выходит, видите?
It doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Хотя идет пасочек.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. 135 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Запекла.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Да, блядь, опять блоки охуенные.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Sticking with Walker on second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Cowboy 80.
Thompson looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to make it a 2-score game. And that is he missed it just wide of the upright. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's James.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes. They've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Get set, get set. 18.
Here's Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Running him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Purdy to throw. And this
Четыре хватит, бросал.
the contact, well timed there, and now 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8.
It's it. 22. Watch out.
Throwing, Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it
Не смогла. Не смогла.
with such little time remaining. And that will
Бывай.
force a turnover on downs.
Бывай. Но все равно дальше все выигрывает. А, Валера еще. Так. Колено, да? По-моему. Ну, блядь, да. Бывает. Кто-то выигрывает, кто-то проигрывает. По-моему, он рано колено ставит. Со всем уважением. У меня еще тайм-аут.
And they will take a knee here. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
А бывает фейк колено, интересно.
Down to a knee, and the defense, they can't stop that clock. A couple more of those, and it's going to be victory.
20 секунд, конечно, лишь будет. Ну, будет же. Ничью. Ну, корнер какой-нибудь, который не прошел на равно.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Пасы сегодня не очень проходили. Я, конечно, контакты кидал, но, блядь, ну как-то у него ловят, блядь. Вообще у всех соперников в таких ситуациях ловят.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw. That's to the right side, complete to King.
Не успел выбежать.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 18. As a 49er, first down.
Purdy with one final shot here. This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete.
Хотел спайкнуть. Тоже перепутал. Спасибо за просмотр. Thanks for watching. Danke für Unterstützung. Не смогло.